want to fight Errol, Spence, Terence Crawford next. Keith Thurman said he wants to target Terence Crawford and Jermell Charlo. Said at the press conference that he's just looking to make great fights, not necessarily looking for world titles. Now, what I find so funny, PBC sat here and they told everybody that would listen that world titles don't matter, okay? So, you know, you got to remember, too, that Tyzu and Thurman is a catchweight 155 because the WBO refused to sanction Keith Thurman and Tyzu, right? So, one of the reasons that is, you know, they wouldn't do them a solid is because they was going around not recognizing the WBO as a world title. Only time they recognized it is when Andy Ruiz had it for a while. And part of them not recognizing it being the world title was why? Is because Terence Crawford. They was trying to discourage Terence Crawford from fighting Errol Spence. That's what it was all about. That's what that shit was all about. So they destroyed a potential relationship with the WBO because Errol Spence, they didn't want Errol Spence to take an ass whooping. They acting like he was bringing in money like Floyd. He was gonna be the next Floyd. If he was, I kind of understand that. He just another ninja fighting. He ain't nothing special. You know, he ain't nothing special. So, and I continue to stand on that, right? So they destroyed that relationship. So they ain't gonna do them no favors, and most sanctioned belt bodies shouldn't do them no favors neither. They sit here and tell y'all how sanctioning belts don't matter, but the real issue is that they don't want a lot of these dudes to hold the belt because they don't want them to have mandatories and have to give up the belt and the public can know what's going on. But anybody with common sense already know that they ain't trying to fight nobody, and that's the bottom line. Right? So now Keith Thurman, he can act like he ain't looking for world titles, but boy, you ain't no Hall of Famer. You had an opportunity to sew the division up and you ran from Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, instead of remaining active, and I find it funny, Leonard Ellaby said a lot of these guys on PBC chose to remain inactive. They chose to fight once a year. Leonard Ellaby said that. And Keith Thurman admitted that he passed up a fight in the pandemic. So, like I said before, you know, when you ain't got the itch to want to fight no more, man, you should walk away. The minute that you stop valuing world titles and you ain't Hall of Fame worthy, you ain't won a title in multiple divisions, if you in the lower weight classes, bro, you should really stop fighting, bro. You don't have the desire to do it no more. Therefore, you go fight Tyzu and you beat him. What do you got to show for it? What makes you so attractive to Jermell Charlo and Terence Crawford? Nothing. You don't have a belt. You beat him, okay, you beat him, but you don't bring nothing else to the table. It's not the biggest event of the year. You know, y'all not about to do record-breaking pay-per-view numbers. Y'all fighting in a fight that nobody asked for. So, to be real, bro, like, come on, why would Jermell Charlo come fight you? I mean, and then again, Keith Thurman and Jermell Charlo, two people that don't nobody want to see fight but weird-ass boxing fans. Nobody want to see, man, if Jermell never threw another punch again in the ring, and Keith never threw another punch in the ring where nobody shed no tears, there wouldn't be no Tupac song. Where nobody cared. So Keith Thurman basically saying at this point who he want to fight and who he won't fight, man, it doesn't matter. Your name is bad in these streets. You will never refurbish your name to what it once was. Never. So, do I care to see him fight Jermell or Terence Crawford at this point? Absolutely not. For what? Even if he beat Tyzu, what do you got to offer? You're going to go away for a year or two and not be seen again? That's why he don't want no world title neither. Is because he cool with it, because he already know there's going to be obligations to be more active. And if he don't have the itch to fight more than once every 2 years, bro, why is he still fighting, bro? It can't be just a money thing. And he come back talking all loud and trying to play with words like niggas miss him. Man, oh, the sport needs Keith Thurman. Yeah, I miss Keith Thurman. These suck ass niggas, man. These niggas suckers, bro, that's saying that bullshit. Same ones that turn the other cheek when somebody slap them in their face. Same ones that run back to their girl and forget them when their girl cheated on them and made it seem like it was their fault. Them type of ninjas. So no, I do not wish to see Keith Thurman fight Jermell Charlo. I'm good. I do not wish to see that. No, I do not wish to see him fight Terence Crawford at this point. You know, now Tim Tszyu, them interest, you know, he said he'd like to fight Errol, Spence, and Terence Crawford. I mean, what you want to fight Errol Spence for? I mean, I guess this is the, you know, just cleaning up the PBC old garbage. I guess that's what that would be. That's the only thing that I can see that could be. Because Errol Spence just had an eye surgery. I mean, maybe you're just trying to take his popularity or whatever it may be. But, you know, Bomac said Errol Spence beat Tim Tszyu. I'd be willing to wager Bomac whatever you want to bet. Tim Tszyu will beat the dog walking shit out of Terence Crawford. Errol Spence ass, excuse me. He got a chance to beat Terence Crawford, but it ain't a big chance. It's a little chance, but everybody got a chance, especially when you're talking about fighters that's in their late 30s. You know? Everybody got somewhat of a chance. But I don't mind seeing Tim Tszyu in there with Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. I don't want to see that shit. That nigga gonna get obliterated. Let him heal back and let him get back in rhythm or whatever, and then we will see what he's talking about. But Errol Spence don't want to go take a tune-up because he don't want no tune-up money. He want that real money. When you go making the money that he been making, especially with Crawford, man, you don't, man, come on. You don't want to go back to AO, SpaghettiOs, what a ASAP Ferg say, Kobe, who the woman who died? Two lovers, you know. Yeah, I don't go back to no rummy noodle diet, nigga. At all. So I feel him. The most intriguing fight is Tim Tszyu and Terence Crawford. That's the most intriguing fight. You know, out of all of them, like, no matter if Keith Thurman looks spectacular, bro, people gonna overreact. I don't give a fuck about seeing. I hope Tim Tszyu retire that hoe. I hope Tim Tszyu knock him out so bad, nigga don't come back and think about fighting ever again. He fight his ass, start hurting again. Pause. That nigga fucked the whole division up. He stagnated the whole division. And, you know, why would Terence Crawford help him out? That's like what Babyface Ray say, you fuck bro, how can I love you? Come on, man. Come on, man. That's wild. So, you know, that's the only one that's intriguing. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you got, you know, Ella B saying, well, some of these guys chose to remain inactive. And if that's true, that means that Al Heyman was offering them low ball numbers to get in the ring, and they felt like that was beneath them. Rather just getting the money and staying active. And a lot of these dudes' inactivity is due to their own greed. They deserve it. You signed your life over to Al Heyman. You did that. You believe that a nigga with no goddamn track record for running shit. And he promised y'all the dream, and then he ain't built one star from the ground up. He ain't came close to building another Mayweather yet. Y'all want to say Tank is close? Okay, whatever. Okay. He ain't built one star. Not one. But, you know, like I said before, it'd be interesting to see what Crawford do. Is he trying to jump straight up there? Or, you know, he'll fight Tim Tszyu and then, you know, make his way up there and jump two-weight classes. That'd be interesting. But I think Keith Thurman trying to put himself in the Canelo sweepstakes. Somebody else mentioned that to me. I said, that makes sense. Keith Keith Thurman don't sell. Keith Thurman lost all his fanfare when he had the division on lock, and he could have sold it up and fought Errol Spence, and was reluctant to. He went away. He vanished. He vanished. He vanished. So he lost all his fanfare by doing that. So, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, that's on Keith. That's on Keith. Can't nobody feel bad for Keith sometimes starting. Remember, he knocked somebody down and had to knock him down again, and then he said, "Yeah, one more time." And then the announcer was like, "Oh, so you one more time, Thurman?" That shit was funny as hell. That might have been on HBO too. I could be wrong on that one. That shit was funny. Damn, these shoes tight as hell. Brand new work shoes. Motherfucker, tight as hell to get into. So, yeah, we'll have to do one more time. I'm like, all right, bro. But hey, you know, it is what it is, man. But, you know, only one that it really interests me, and remember, you're going to have to pay for all them fights. Only one that interests me is Crawford and Zoo. But I damn sure ain't want to pay to see Jermell and Keith Thurman fight. Two hoe ass niggas. I'm good on that. Call that the hobo. Welcome to the Geico Hobo. Two hoe ass fighters in the ring together tonight, Bob. You have bitch ass nigga Jermell Charlo and hoe ass nigga Keith Thurman. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.